want to ask.
Why they were attacking everything and wiping out
Probably,
the countryside.
who's your leader, where you're from, etc.
Okay, so I cast Charm Person.
Alright.
It's with save 13.
Wisdom save 13. Okay, it fails.
Okay, I cast another Charm Person.
They're gonna cast 2 in a row.
Yes.
Be my friend.
So he's already charmed. You're gonna just charm him again.
Oh wait a second, you. Oh, okay. I thought you said I failed.
No,
Actually,
he
yeah, I
failed.
think if.
Okay.
Well, hold on before you. Well, all right, never mind.
Okay, it's charmed. So
He's charmed.
Alright, who are you working for?
I play soothing tuba music in the background.
With charm person, he doesn't have to tell you. He just. You would command him to do stuff. Like attack.
Is this
Tell us everything you know ever.
is the chair he's in? Does it have like armrest? Is he tied to the armrest, or is it just a standing chair and he's tied around the backside?
Yeah, he's tied around the backside.
Alright, well, I walk over behind him. I kneel down and grab one of his fingers, and I just tell him in his ear, for every lie you tell us, I snap a finger. And I break his first finger.
Okay then.
Make an intimidation check.
Am I using strength or charisma for it?
Well, you have to think.
Because
So it's intimidation. So intimidation is just whatever.
Intimidation would be charisma, right?
Intimidation is charisma.
well, it says that you could use either depending on what style of intimidation you're doing. Like if you're just trying to yell in someone's face to scare them, then that would be charisma. But if you're trying like a brute force thing, like just flexing and screaming, then it could be like a strength check to show like your muscle.
So intimidation is when you attempt to influence someone through overt threats, hostile actions, or physical violence.
Yeah.
So
the physical violence can be considered strength, whereas the threats is
well, it says
charisma.
you do charisma intimidation check.
Okay. Alrighty, I'll use charisma. It's a nice -2 I got on it. I had a 17. I got lucky. I rolled a 19.
17. He's a little frightened.
I see the beads of sweat. Don't
We
tell
did break
another
his
lie.
finger.
That's 1 down, 9 to go.
But because he's charmed, he's not like really focused on you as much, because technically Woolward charmed him.
He takes 1 point of damage.
I'll say it.
Okay, so I stopped playing soothing tuba music. Then I asked, "Hey, where are you from?"
Okay.
He says, I'm from down south.
Down south, eh? Hey guys, where's down south? Hey, where's my Discord? Okay, Discord's still working.
Down, where is
Yeah.
down south?
The deep south.
Let me find on the map. You're there,
While he thinks about answering his question, I just whisper in his ear, "Don't forget, you lie, I break it."
south of Anand.
Yes, but there is many things that is south of enough.
Yeah, that narrows it down.
Near the
Bye.
peninsula.
Oh, that's not too far.
The peninsula?
So, what are you doing here?
trying to take back our land.
You're dead, eh?
What do you mean your land?
But you said you're from down south. This is a down south.
Over 200 years ago, this land belonged to orcs, goblins, giants, you name it. And when the dwarves and gnomes came in, it pushed us down to the south end of the peninsula. And that's where we stayed, made a new home. Resources got thin, and we revolted.
Have you thought to negotiate first?
They never negotiated. We tried scouts. They came back dead.
How'd they come back dead?
I was gonna say, how'd they come back dead?
They would send them in a caravan.
Via USPS.
I'm pretty sure they died in transit instead of in Vietnam.
They came back and then they died.
Yeah, the male person just slammed really hard across the roads into a wall or something.
They would leave one person alive to carry everyone back.
Oh, that's nice of them.
Yeah, that's pretty cynical. Jesus.
We sent 10 people.
Guys, are you sure we're on the right side here?
Are we the baddies?
My eyes like reconsidering some shit right now.
For healing magic, can I specify the part of body I'm healing, or is it as a gen for 1 HP?
What are you trying to do?
I'm wondering whether I can heal specifically that finger if I use healing magic.
Specifically that finger? Not really. You would just heal the HP. Because the bone's broken.
I would just snap it again anyway.
Yes, that's the point, so I'm asking.
Keep snapping the same finger. Ow! Fuck. Ow, my.
You're gonna snap the same finger?
No, I want to know whether I can do it or not first.
It wouldn't heal the bone.
Oh, then there's no point.
Yeah.
So what kind of strategic information would be helpful here, seeing like, okay, now we know their motives, but then...
What were you trying to summon out there?
One of our gods.
Oh. I'm glad I stopped that.
She'll be back.
Fucking hope
What's your
not.
god like?
What?
What is your god like?
Able to take you on.
That's a very puny god, you know. I took 6 goblins at the same time.
She would be able to destroy this entire city.
Holy fuck, I'm really glad I stopped that.
That sounds slightly more intimidating, I guess.
Can I make an insight check to see if he's lying about anything?
Sure.
Is something I can check with history check to see whether there's something like that I know of?
Like a religion check to see what god orcs
What kind
worship.
of god it would be?
Oh yeah.
So that'd be a religion check.
Yeah, you
Okay,
can.
religion and history.
My insight check was the 16.
16. Okay. He is telling the truth.
The religion check is 19.
Religion check is 19.
Nice.
So, this god is named Soramo?
Zorabo.
Soramo.
Zorabo.
Schmores.
She is from
The south.
the chaotic realm plane where a
Oh,
lot of
wow.
like demons,
Sora
devils,
Bell.
basically hell. She's basically from hell.
That
And
sounds pretty evil.
she's one of the smaller gods, as how big she actually is, but she actually can. She's used to being used to destroy cities before the other gods would destroy worlds.
Hmm. Okay, so she's pretty evil then, huh?
Yeah.
So I think we're on the good side. I mean, they did get pushed out of their land, but
We switch sides right now. All right, we'll help you. Start killing the guard.
but it's like, haven't we all eventually gotten pushed out of our lands?
Yeah, so you can kind of relate to them, can't you?
No, you just suck it up and deal with it.
What else can I tell you about this? She tends to stay hidden in the realm. In her
Unless
own
summoned.
realm. Unless she is summoned.
That would have been bad. But, so what was your plan if you were defeated?
Well, our next plan is, go somewhere else.
What? Wait a second. You just said that you came here because you ran out of resources down south, right? So shouldn't you be like running the farms and maybe do some foresting in the forest or something?
Yeah, if you're out of resources, why are you starting a war about things?
We ran out. We stole the resources from other people and the towns that we raided. Able to get our army.
The typical
Eventually,
orcs.
that just ran out of resources and nothing else. How are you supposed to feed?
Okay. Do you
Hunt.
know how farming works?
The lands they sent us to cannot be farmed on.
And after you take over this land, which is totally farmable, do you intend to actually use it?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Why didn't you try somewhere else that's not populated yet?
Because this was originally our home.
Yeah, well, tough cookies. It's pretty powerful now, so 200 years was a little long to let it ride out. Should have probably made a move earlier. I'm sure there's plenty of land elsewhere.
It is a whole wide world.
How are you supposed to move a couple million people to
You
By
did it
killing them,
once.
they'll starve otherwise.
to a
probably.
different country? You guys haven't
Uh,
traveled far, have you?
Oh, I've been all around the
Well,
world,
we
motherfucker.
don't have to. That's what the queen is thinking, not us, right?
There's a lot of land connected to each other here. You could have made it across.
They are in the peninsula, right?
Yeah, they could have made it up and around. They could have went leftwards.
Is ocean a safe place in this world?
It can be kind of bad, I guess.
Like, are there very powerful monsters that make sea travel very undoable or stuff like that?
Raylan, do a history check.
Or is there someone here who came over the sea? Like, never mind, she's not here.
I lived on the sea for like
Really?
13 years.
Yeah, do it. Raylan, do a history check.
While
Awesome.
while Raylan's pondering, I ask the sergeant. I'm just like, so was Ednond your only target?
There were many targets.
I got a 0 on my history check.
What? You don't remember jack shit from the seas.
That's surprising.
It's all that salt, man.
I was having too good of a time. I don't remember.
One of the first places we tried to hit was the land of Tarth.
What? That's where I'm from.
Oh. Ouch.
Excuse me?
Of course.
That go.
Pretty well. Took most of the land.
This is personal.
I'm sure we've hit every single place you guys are from.
It's kind of spread out.
Gotta make some choices.
You just said that it's difficult to move people, but you've been everywhere. What the heck?
What?
Doesn't mean it's not easy to move an army.
I don't
suppose.
trust you.
I don't think this guy's.
Well, I grew up
I think
pretty
he's talking
powerful.
shit.
Okay, so how much
Good
time?
insight check.
How much time does it take to walk from the peninsula to Enon?
From the peninsula to Anand. Let's see here.
I gotta figure out where the fuck we are actually right now.
It's about a month travel.
A month's travel, and how much is one ration?
It's 1 day.
I know, but how much in cost is one ration?
One ration. Let's see, find out how much a ration is. A ration's normal. It's about 3 copper.
3 copper, 3 times 30, so 90 coppers to get from peninsula to over here per person. That's not too bad.
Doing that something.
We're right here.
Well, they raided
Huh.
towns on the way.
Yeah, but
That's
okay,
pretty fun.
1 million, right?
It was 100,000 guys.
100? No, I mean like to move all of them. How
Oh.
many are there?
Probably about 3 million.
3 million, so times 3 million. And 100 copper or 1,000. What's the copper to silver conversion?
It's 10.
10 copper
10.
equals 1 silver?
Yep.
Then how many silvers for 1 gold?
10. Tim's doing math, apparently.
Okay, so around 3 million gold can get all the people to somewhere.
Why would they spread out their army so thin? I don't get it.
How long have you been doing this war?
I don't think this makes any sense.
Who's your general?
Make a persuasion check with advantage.
Who?
Ping. I mean, no, Wilmore.
Persuasion is it?
With advantage.
With advantage, because he's charmed.
Nat 20.
A nat 20?
Nat 20.
Oh, okay. It is General Orkazo.
Don't write that down.
British name?
So it's, okay, work. It's Orkozo. Orkazo.
Orkazo. That's having a human whose name is Humenda. Well, his tactic is definitely flawed. Other than summoning the god part, that was pretty good.
So, Since you asked a bunch of questions, where are you guys from?
Apparently you know already since you've been there.
I am from the west.
From the west. Kind of looks around. He's like, no one wants to answer?
The west.
I don't really trust orcs. So I'm not going to tell you where I'm from.
And he breaks charm.
Hey, I said I'm from the west. Did you hear me or not?
Have you been doing rolls the entire time?
Yep.
Yeah.
Breaking charm. Finally
Okay.
broke charm.
Mm.
I break another finger.
Okay, another point damage.
I cast another charm.
Alright. That is a pass. So
I cast another charm.
that's another pass.
I cast another charm.
I'm fairly certain after the first charm, he can't be charmed again for 24 hours.
Is it
I don't care. I'll go to sleep after this.
still not charmed?
Okay, someone cast friends, please.
Should I use my muscles?
You're gonna cast friends?
No, can someone cast friends, please?
Sienna,
That would be an Anna. Or a Myra.
Yeah,
Myra.
I cast it.
You cast
Okay, good.
spell DC or
I think it's 13.
Oh, did our proficiencies go up?
friends?
Yeah, our proficiencies went up this level.
So for rotation, you have advantage on all charisma checks directed at one creature of your choice that isn't hostile towards you. He is hostile towards you. When the spell ends, the creature realizes that you use me that shit to want it. So it lasts up to like a minute. Alright. He's technically friends with Anna. I mean, Myra.
Oh, lovely.
You got a best friend.
So, are you saying that this was not your entire army?
Make a persuasion check with advantage.
Can I cast Dancing Light in someone's
18.
eyeball?
18. Okay. He's like, no, this is not our entire army.
Oh crap.
Everyone,
Really?
Could have been everywhere.
once you reach a
So-
certain age, you fight.
Oh,
Oh, Jesus.
so they're everywhere.
You're like the Spartans.
That means
Is that why you're enemies with everyone?
Well, I'm not particularly worried about my hometown, but what about the rest of you?
Well, it sounded like she.
Well, he's
Three
already been
attack.
mine.
we
Yeah.
live in a cave. Last
Well,
person
we-
we visited was probably
Yeah.
like 500 years ago.
You live in a cave, so
He
I
does.
doubt they went there.
Last time someone visited probably like a couple hundred years ago, I think. I just don't
Yeah.
recognize them.
Mm.
His-
Raylan, where are you from?
It was like a major port city. Water.
Mm.
It's not as big as Anon, but it was pretty big.
Hmm.
So I don't think a little orc army would have taken it.
So,
Well done.
are you gonna release me from this chair, or
Oh, no.
Question.
No.
Can I cast dancing lights in someone's eyeballs to make them feel very uncomfortable?
That sounds painful.
They're more like just floating globes.
Yes, but having a floating globes right in front of your eyeball,
They can shut their eyes.
like right attached to their eyeballs.
They can't attach to anything. Like non-living.
Oh.
Can I just hold his eyes open?
What's a spell that I can touch something and make it glow?
Light?
Light,
Physical
but it
light?
has to be on an object.
Oh, eyeball's not object.
The eyeball is not an object. It's a living thing.
So can I touch contact lens and put it up?
There's no contact lenses in this world.
I'll make one. I'll
Come
carve
on,
one out of wood. I can do that. I can just carve a piece of wood and make it glow, right? And just kind of attach it, shove it into someone's eye.
No.
I think shoving into the eye would kill him anyways.
No, not that forcefully. You can't just have it touch their eye.
You have no idea what a contact lens is.
I know, but I'm talking about a piece of wood. That
You're gonna shove a piece of wood in someone's eye.
not
He's gonna
me,
lightly tap
just
it.
lightly touch, like have it connect with their eye.
It doesn't connect to their eye.
Man, I don't want to see that.
Just give them a splinter in their eye.
Ah.
Oh God! Ow!
Ah. I'm so uncomfortable.
So sadistic.
I let go of his fingers and apologize to him. I'm sorry, this guy's messed up.
It's like,
So, do you know what the queen wants to do with him? Is she gonna execute him, or?
I don't care.
I guess we can just leave him to her.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think they would let us take him anyways.
Yeah, it sounds like we have other problems right now.
What if we convince the queen to let him go back to his camp or whatever, and have a scout follow him?
Well, we can just booby trap him, right?
If we had a scrying spell of some sort or whatever, we could probably put it on him, but he would know about it. Unless we could like erase his memory or something, knock his ass out and do it.
Well, where are you gonna put it?
I
I'll
do
find
have
it on stuff.
I do have the suggestion spell.
so, while
Does
you guys
that
are
do?
talking, 1 minute has ended and Friends has ended.
Now he's hostile towards us. Yay!
Well, he was already hostile, so.
Sup, dickhead?
The problem with suggestion is it only lasts up to 8 hours.
So, with this guy, whoever's in front of him, he spits in your face.
I'm glad I'm behind him.
Guess that'd be Will Roar.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's.
And he says, you guys are worthless.
Oh.
Where did I get spit on? Where did I get spat on?
In your face.
In your face.
Oof.
Someone punch him.
Oof.
Want me to punch him?
Can
Hey
I?
Harry, can you get me one of his teeth? One of those nice big ones.
I just start laughing and I crack my knuckles. Alright, I come around the front side and just lay a nice right hook across his face.
Alright. You don't have to roll attack. Okay. Did some damage to him.
I think it's a steady 5 points of damage if I use unarmed strike. So, BAM!
Did I get one of his teeth?
When he punched him,
Yeah.
there's a few broken teeth. Not one of his tusks, though. Those are pretty in there. They're like attached to his jawbone.
Yeah, we're gonna take.
I mean, we could always dig one out.
Ooh, I got a better idea. Pull out my file from my thieves' tools.
Oh, fuck.
Go, Harry, hold his head.
Is there a reason why we're torturing him?
He's spit in our friend's face.
I play very sad notes with Tuba.
So, since they're talking about tusks and everything, Bree, make a history check.
Oh boy. Oh
I hold
god.
the head.
I'm gonna start filing one of his tusks down.
Oh, great.
I'm holding his head steady.
I got a 9.
9. You know a little bit about from your tusks from being a half-orc. Your tusks are kind of represents honor in some tribes, depending
Ooh.
how big they are.
Well, this was an army, so I'm assuming it's big. So we're about to ruin this man's career.
So we're learning about this by falling down his task, right?
Well, no, Bree knows that. We don't. I don't know shit about her. So she could say something if she wants, as I'm filing down this guy's tusk.
You're going to want to file them all the way down.
Okay.
All the way.
Make sure that you're filing it like into his mouth, so the file goes in like deep throats real quick every time you go in.
Oh.
You
Oh
get
my god, are we done with this?
teeth shavings in his mouth.
Can we
Choke
like?
on this, you old.
Can we go?
He's going.
Nope. He's
He,
gonna pass out from pain.
He attempts to bite your file, but he fails. There's so much pain happening from you filing down his tusk. You go and bite down on it.
You ain't got nothing to bite with now, you idiot.
He has teeth.
I'm gonna knock the rest of them out.
Yeah, this dude's gonna be fucked.
And so while you guys are doing this, the queen walks in.
Yup. I'm just mid-file, just grr, as I'm like straddling this dude.
I got his head
Harry's
like in a
holding his
bubble.
head.
That's awkward.
And she
Look away!
has about 4 royal guards with her, like they're like.
I'm
received.
just gonna be like on the side. I'm not part of this.
And she
Look
just
away!
walks in. She's like, "Well, I guess you started without me, but what are you doing?"
Just
Look
giving him
away!
a
Look
mani
away!
patty.
This guy's a dick.
Did you find any information on him?
Yeah, but he's
Like him personally, or him about his whole...
Anything about the orc army?
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
we did.
Well,
Yes,
you
yes.
gotta brief me up on it, you know, catch me up on everything.
Well, War, why don't you catch her up while I finish filing his teeth?
She's like, hold on. What are you doing? Stop filing her
We-
teeth.
I need to be able to know it's him if I see him ever again.
We're killing him.
Oh,
He's fine.
then this doesn't matter.
Wait, is his health going down while task is being filed?
He takes a few points of damage once in a while.
Wait a second, they don't have many hit points, right? Okay,
He was a bigger orc.
yeah.
You're not sure.
Maybe cast some healing magic just in case.
It's so cruel.
I kind of used up my spells. I don't know how.
Yeah, Myra has spells she can deal with.
Yeah. I'm not gonna use them though.
Well, the queen's like, well, are you gonna catch me up on everything, or?
Actually, since I've been playing music for a while, that would the Song of Rest apply?
Well, you guys have been talking and everything, so Tim. So a short rest would not apply.
I thought you can
Basically-
talk during short rest.
But you've been talking to him and casting spells. So.
No, I mean for him, the one that's just sitting there.
No, he's been talking.
I don't think he's been resting
don't
with
think
his
he's
fingers
resting,
being
no.
broken.
He's not
And then
resting.
you
And
find-
he filed out.
Oh, is that like dental business?
I'm not relaxed at the dentist.
Yeah, I basically informed the queen that there's our little armies all over the land that they've been hitting like many towns and cities.
They're kind of pissed you kicked them off the land a while ago.
Yeah.
And we have also learned that this is only a small portion of the army, and it is expected that the entire population will be attacking.
And they can summon a god.
Ah, I'm not worried about the god. One of the guard says.
Okay.
What the fuck you mean?
It's
Well,
a
we're
If I
not-
god.
If I didn't kill those summoners back there, that thing would have been destroying your city. What are
Kinda,
you doing?
he shrugs a little bit, like, eh. And so the
I
queen,
can see how we ended up in
Alright,
this
mate.
situation.
the queen is like,
Back
well, I knew about few of the armies, but I didn't know it reached outside of my country. Interesting.
Do you know of any other places they attacked? Have you heard of any? I mean, he told us Tarth, which is
Tarth.
relevant
Huh.
to us.
Heard of it. Haven't been there.
It's lovely.
I'm sure if they attacked, it wasn't that big of an attack.
Do you know of any other places they attacked?
I know they went farther north. They tried attacking the giants in the north, in the snowy mountains.
Wow, they really do deserve that -2 intelligence.
They our scouts stated that they froze to death, or they got killed by giants. So
Well, that's good.
That's
That
how
probably
they
took
die.
out a good chunk. Yeah.
So let's move Anand up by the giants, and the war's over.
we're not really friendly with the giants. They've been attacking our mines up there since forever.
Hmm. Well, you're probably mining on their land.
Not really. We're at the bottom of the mountain. They're on the top.
But with
Can I
the
see your-
bottom, the top falls.
Not the way
Infinite
we mine.
plot of your land. I think they're just very naturey and don't like mines.
We'll see. But anyway, if we're done with him,
Yeah, he kind of doesn't like us now.
alright. She waves her hand, and all 4 of her personal guards stab him.
Huh.
Whoa, 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 whoa. I
He
yanked the
is-
chair back away. Just whoa, whoa, whoa. This is my kill.
He's already dead.
Make
No,
Well, it's pretty much stabbed, yeah.
he's not dead yet.
make a acrobatics. What would that be?
Sleight of hand?
Sleight of hand. That would be sleight of hand.
Sleight of
Dex-
hand.
That would be a dex check.
Yeah. Alright, sleight of hand. I'm dumping a potion down his throat so he doesn't die, and then I'm gonna slit his throat.
He's such a piece of shit. Why are you beasting it?
Sleight of hand. Oh, fuck, never mind, it didn't work. I got a 2.
Yeah, before you could even pull back, literally all the guards stabbed them.
Okay.
Okay.
And like even with like you trying to grab the chair and like you push it up a little bit farther before pulling it back, so like you
Yeah,
I,
it's
like,
just
ruined.
Got her. Pierced through him. Oh shit, sorry.
and they all pull back with their pole arms. and stand at attention again.
Did we file down both tusks or just one? Because I know
We're
we
in the
were working
middle of
on
doing
one.
I think we were
Wait,
probably just
You
doing
didn't
one.
stop when the queen asked you to?
No, I kept going.
No, he kept going.
Yeah, but we were only working on one, so I'm breaking the other tooth out.
Okay.
Alright. You grab his head, and with his limp body, you break off the other one. You hear a snap.
Oh,
And you hear
Yeah.
you hear some of the jaw break, so like when you pulled it out, it's just a bloody mess of some of the jaw plus his tusk.
Ew.
I tuck it in my pocket and start to walk out.
I use healing word because I feel that the queen still wants this guy alive.
what?
I cast healing. Wait a second, did the queen say that they still want this guy or not?
No.
No,
you
she
are
said they're
not
gonna
dead.
kill him.
The queen
Okay.
ordered for the kill.
Okay, I was busy playing tuba.
Okay. The queen says, "Alright, good to know you all," and leaves the room.
Okay, bye. Whatever. We'll be back.
Alright, bye.
Her guards follow her. The one royal guard that was in there with you beforehand also follows, and then 2 other guards follow.
Oh, we're alone with the body?
Yeah. Except for the 2
Loot the
guards that are
body.
outside the door.
Yeah, but they're outside the door.
Loot the body.
Loot the body.
Loot the body. I took a tooth. I'm good.
Myra, did you pick up the animate dead spell?
Animate dead. I don't. That's not really my thing.
Then what's with all the
Really?
fucking bones and shit?
I was gonna say, really?
That's for something else.
Okay.
Or soup.
Harry gets a little concerned as to why he keeps carrying these bones.
Hello.
No.
Bye.
Change the way your background.
Everything's changed.
Yeah.
You have.
I
Thanks,
made
man.
everybody on the weekend help me fix my stuff.
Nice.
Ping did all my cable management and set up all my stuff like the real MVP, and we built some fans and shelves and a new desk. So
Cute. That looks
Wow.
good.
You guys want to catch Nora up?
She is currently outside playing with Torb.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're like
Well,
interrogating.
The door is open
Some
now,
guy.
so now you can see Alora and Twerp outside the door.
And
So-
what
Basically-
is Twerp's reactions to what we did?
Mortified.
what did you guys do?
We tortured a guy.
She's not really phased by it.
Twerp is not going to be impressed with us.
Well, my only concern, actually, no, never mind. If the queen's not gonna do this, guys, it kind of doesn't matter.
No. I was hoping someone had animate dead and we just have nice.
Well, I was thinking that just file down the task and set him free.
Set him free?
Without the task.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to do.
But the queen wants this guy dead, so I guess never mind.
Yeah. I don't know if we want to piss off the queen.
So what else did we find on this dead body?
Oh, doing investigation.
Sophia, enough, please.
Investigation.
No, don't play with that. It's too loud.
I filed down one of his tusks.
It's bedtime, please.
It was.
Investigation check.
The investigation is a 10.
It's a 10.
Cool.
There's nothing on this body.
Well, someone else go check. I pretty much only took a glance while playing tuba. Let's go walk there and kick and see whether anything fell out.
Okay. 15.
15. Still nothing. Empty pocket.
Okay. Yeah, I figured he was a prisoner. They took all the shit. Why would I leave shit in his pockets?
I'm just gonna lean against the door frame and shake my head at everybody.
Is orc edible?
You missed the freaky stuff. He was deep throating a file at one point, and I walk out the door.
I was filing one of his tusks down.
If that's what you want to call it.
I don't know what to do in this situation anymore.
Don't piss us off.
I want to see you catch me first.
Okay.
You don't want to do that.
Is orc edible?
If you're
That's a good question. Is orc edible?
very cannibalism,
Is
Okay.
it cannibalism if they're not the same?
you're still a humanoid, so yes.
You're still
Yeah,
eating
but lots
another
of
person.
humanoids eat other humanoids. So it's not cannibalism.
What?
I mean,
I
fantasy
don't
wise.
think so.
If I'm ate a dude off the side of the ship, is she a cannibal? She's still technically humanoid.
If you ate like a humanoid, it would count as cannibalism.
So what would happen? Would we go insane or something?
Probably like a corruption kind of thing.
Why do we want to eat him?
I don't know. Kim was asking.
That's my real question. Why do we want to eat him?
I felt weird with you guys staring at my forehead.
Yeah.
So, since you guys looted the body, you guys have
Okay, here's my mic.
investigated, interrogated the orc, investigated the body, found nothing, got some information from the orc. The
Well, wait,
guards.
I have one question. When investigating, what is it like when you investigate? Like, basically, what do you do?
You like look around.
You rummage through his pockets and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, you.
Or
pass
if like
around.
you're in like
Are
a
there
library
bookshelves in
looking
there?
for a specific book, you'd investigate the bookshelf.
But in this particular case, can't we just strip him?
Dude, I don't know if I like where this is going.
Yeah.
His
Make-
prison pocket.
So
After the whole tentacle thing in the gingerbread house, I don't know, man.
But like
Those were valid tentacles of gingerbreadiness.
hidden, there might be notes hidden somewhere or such.
The prison pocket. You can investigate in there.
The guards just hear you say this all and they're like,
No.
come on, leave the room.
Okay.
Just hear them whisper to one another. These guys are really fucked up, man.
Okay. Well, we got some information. I don't think they're going to be attacking here again, so.
So, you guys all leave the room, and the guards follow you behind.
Uh-oh.
There's a crying child. So the guards lead you out, back outside the jail, and he's like, well, interrogation is done. Feel free
Obviously,
to
he's
explore
dead.
the city,
Thanks, man.
and if you need to speak to the queen, talk to any guard.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Thanks for that.
So they left you in front of the jail.
Drops
so I
us
guess
off.
we're gonna do the whole provision and shopping thing off.
Well,
Off
I'm
screen?
I'm gonna do like a general kind of thing, but if you're like looking for specific items, it'll be off screen.
Okay.
If you're doing like
I mean,
general
we-
stuff like food and stuff, I can do that real quick.
No, I think we're good to keep going. Does anyone need anything?
Yeah, I think. I mean, I already did my stuff last, like 2 weeks ago, I think.
No, I'm all
Yeah.
set.
I think we're set.
I have
So, who's Do we have any other business in this town? I don't think so.
No, I forget what our original business was in the town.
Well, the closest.
We came here to avoid the orc army.
Gold Chat sent us up here.
Didn't we have a delivery too or something?
Yeah, you already delivered it.
Oh yeah, at the dock,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So, do we want to maybe seek out like maybe a tavern master or something like that, and see if he's got any sort of issue requests, basically quests?
Yeah.
Like, oh, help me kill these rats in the basement.
Yeah, but we're already loaded on gold though.
Where'd Twerp go?
She's still with Laura, I think.
Yeah, she's with Laura right now.
Okay.
I think we should just check out the nearest place, which will be Will Roar's home.
Whoa.
Whoa.
It's my house. My house.
But the battle cave?
No,
You're forcing DM to poop out new contents right away.
Are we? Okay.
Well, I say if we're gonna do that, let's talk to Will Roar about it a little.
Mm-hmm.
Do we want to go there? Does he want to go there?
Well,
Do you think the orc army attacked your home, Will
what do you
Roar?
think, Aurora?
Since you were from around here?
As far as I know, it is a very well fortified cave, so I don't actually worry about it being attacked.
Are there pretty women there?
Do they have cute pets?
Do you
Are
like
you into
dwarves?
Do you like your women to have beards?
Yeah.
You like them thick?
Extra thick.
I like them thick and juicy.
That's disgusting.
Right. So you believe your home to be safe then, Will Roar?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's safe place.
No?
Okay.
I mean, do you want to check it out? How long has it been since you were home?
Well, to be honest, I can't quite go back right now. I need to find something before I can go back.
A quest! A quest! What do you
Was
need?
that something personal, or is that, like, court ordered?
I was entrusted with an item and I kind of lost it.
Oh,
Any
yeah,
idea
you
where
might not want to go back.
I was having a few drinks. Then it's gone.
My
He's
man.
gone.
Was it a magic tuba or an instrument? Seeing how you keep buying every instrument you find?
Wow, yes, actually.
Yeah!
It's a magic instrument. However, I don't actually know what it looks like.
Oh.
Oh, jeez.
No wonder you lost it.
Do you know what it does?
I believe that it plays music.
So, how do you know when you find this instrument?
Never thought of that actually.
If you don't know what it looks like, and you don't know what it does...
The clay master gave it to me in a box.
Okay, so you know what the box looks like then.
Yes, I do know how the box looks like, but I couldn't open it.
Why couldn't you open it? Was it magically sealed?
Probably. Claymaster said that no one had managed to open the box for the past generations.
Oh.
Ooh.
And you go and lose it. Good job, bud.
Where were you taking it to?
I was supposed to travel with it to find a way to open the box.
So you can't go back until you have opened the box.
I'm pretty sure it is a good idea to not go back empty-handed.
Yeah.
I mean,
Probably.
you could just make something up. Like,
I have to be very convincing though.
Is there
You
some
are
sort
a
of
bard.
And let me give it a try. I'll say, okay, this tuba is the magical instrument that was sealed inside the box, and
I'm sure we
wrote,
could like enchant it or something to make it seem magical.
Dazzling
for
lights,
the
guys.
so for the persuasion I wrote a 13.
I'll persuade them for you.
And as you can see, it wasn't exactly that convincing when I said it, right?
Well, is there like
Are you
a
convincing us?
prophecy?
Well, there's the fact that the tuba won't fit inside the box in the first place, but otherwise, yeah.
How big was the box?
Could be like a bag of holding style.
Yes, I think the size doesn't really matter, but I believe it can probably hold a what instrument is about this size?
A violin.
It can probably
You?
hold something like a violin.
Is there like a prophecy of some sort that has like some sort of assumption as to what could be inside? Like some sort of just myth or story that you're passed down through generations, like saying like, oh, it's a magical loot.
Yeah, let me get my character backstory out first, just to make sure I give the right information.
Ooh, we're learning about Railroad's backstory. This is so much fun.
He was so blindsided by this. He's like, ah.
Where is my weapon stuff? Yes, this is... The tale says that this is a legendary instrument left by a legendary bard who visited our cave few generations ago, and it plays a long song.
Oh.
Torque kind of
Interesting.
steps in and says, how magical is this box?
We couldn't open it. And yes, we did try many dwarven methods. Such as shoving into some cave and filled with a lot of dynamite and such.
The true bard way.
And
So yeah,
Did you-
actually, this tuba reminded me of that box. Look at it, so tough and sturdy.
do you know where this box could be?
Well, last time I remember the box, I was having a few drinks.
Where?
I remember that before I got there. I had a few drinks before that point.
Well, where's the last place you remember before all the drinks?
It's someplace that sells drinks, I assume.
You don't know where you were before that? Where were you between the cave and where you lost the box?
Come on, guys, you found me tied up in a car somewhere, following some bandits.
That's true. We did find him in a cart.
Yeah.
That's true.
Do
That was
wait.
more south.
Do we think that cart that the bandits had, one of those crates, had it in it?
No, we checked I did pay attention to the crates. It wasn't there.
Ah.
Shoot.
So for now, I plan to just maybe not return to the cave until I found the box or the instrument.
Yeah, I think that'd be wise.
Let's go see where Myra is from.
I don't recommend it.
Yeah. Everyone's like, nah.
They're not particularly friendly to outsiders.
Sounds like my
Really?
home.
What do you
Yeah.
mean outsiders, like different race, or just definitely not from your incest-ridden town? If you don't like outsiders, then everyone's fucking each other.
Mostly just third cousins. It's okay.
Oh God.
Should we head for Tarth and see if it's been attacked?
Well, I didn't leave Toth on the best of terms.
God damn it, guys! Oh, God.
It's been a
Raylan,
while.
did you leave on good terms?
Yeah, I guess I got some unfinished business there, but
God.
I mean, it's not bad. I can go back anytime I want. I've done it before. I just had to leave because I wasn't prepared to do what I need to do. But seems like my main goal was to have a little group with me. But now I got a little group.
What about you, Harry? What's your story?
Yeah.
I mean, my town we can go back to. It's not a big deal, but the town was completely sacked, so I don't know what we'll really find there.
Maybe we should go back and check if anyone's still left.
I mean, there's people left. It's just there was a lot of the members of the village that I lived in were actually taken from the village. These ships came into the harbor that my village basically sits on, and just raided it, took all the men, women, and children they could, and then left.
That kind of sounds like the slave trade that we've been trying to hunt down.
Yep.
If your group wasn't so dang sexy, they wouldn't have taken the whole town.
Yeah. Didn't I pick you up in your town?
Just outside it. I was in a little canoe thinking I could row across the sea because I got Lawrence's letter.
Good thing
I was like, I set sail in a canoe. I'm not a sailor.
No.
Let's just say that.
Yeah, so
I mean, if you want, we can go back. I mean, I did have a goal outside of that, but we could still achieve it. It's up to you guys. We would
Your
need to
place
find.
sounds friendly.
Does it sound like it's gonna kick us out or beat our asses if we go there?
Well, mine won't either. I mean, as long as I keep my head low.
I mean, I'm a lieutenant in the guard that guards my town, so I mean, if it comes down to it, they're gonna listen to me.
Well, in my town, we have a certain person that has a lot of people watching around the town. And they know what I look like, so might be a little difficult navigating, but that's what a disguise kit is for.
Yeah, you can disguise all of us.
Well, they don't know what you look like, they know what I look like.
True. I'm a very famous person. My picture gets around.
No.
Wow, thank you.
Oops, sorry.
There's a fun little place in my city that you might like, Harry. We got this little fighting pit.
Ooh, that sounds fun.
Yeah.
Crack my knuckles again.
Bree might like that too.
Let's go to Bree's
Just go in.
place. Let's just go straight ham for one of these places that hates us.
Oh God.
I'm pretty sure my place would welcome you guys, but I'm not really sure about me.
Yeah.
You just leave Will Roar outside. Stay,
Disguising
boy.
a dwarf is pretty hard.
If Will Roar wasn't such a raging alcoholic.
Why don't we try to find this box he lost so he can actually return to his home?
Well, that's
That's a
true.
good
Wilbur, do you
idea.
have family back home that you
Yes.
want to see?
Well, no, they'll still be here for a couple hundred years. So I don't really worry about that.
Well, fair enough. Let's yeah.
If you lose a lot of weight, Will Roar, and get skinny, you could look like a gnome. We could pass you off as a gnome.
They can tell.
I think he's just big boned. Twarp,
Yes.
that caravan that we found Will Roar in, that little mission we did for your dad.
Yes.
Who was that? Who was the guy or the gang that ran that caravan?
Who owned the caravan?
Yes.
The person who owned the caravan was, I believe it was. Find it. It'll be wonderful. Oh God, where is he? Forflint.
Who's that? What's his name?
Forflint?
Forflint?
Yeah, Forflint.
Well, that wasn't the guy we killed, right?
That was the guy who owned the caravan.
Okay. I don't think we killed him.
I'm pretty sure you killed him.
Fuck! There goes my first lead. Well, does he work for anyone else? Or is he, like, does he have a base location?
His location is kind of like my dad. He's everywhere.
Well, he's everywhere now because he's fucking dead. But,
Well, I'm talking about his whole operation. It's kind of like
Oh,
my
okay.
dad's operation. That he transports.
so are there other people that worked with him?
There might be. I'm not exactly know the specifics, but I know his operation runs out of a small town. It's not in this country though. It's a different country.
Well, we were looking for this country because it maybe. Oh, shit. Did you get slave traded over to here, or did you start over here? Did you ever leave the country, Wilbur?
Okay, how big is the country actually? Enon is just a city, right?
And on is just a city.
Yeah, but people keep saying country. What would the country be where we are?
The country is.
The circle, right?
They're in the pin, but I'll.
Is it? Yeah, is it the one in the pink with the circle?
It's a circle within a circle.
Like the circles, the thicker circle with Enon and the bigger circle around that region?
That one.
Yes, that one.
So that's the one that. This is the country that they own.
Okay,
the
so two
queen
things.
owns.
Yes, the battle cave is right outside of this country. So technically, I am from outside the country.
Oh, okay. So they may have picked you up outside of the country.
But there is one thing, though. The peninsula is part of this country, so would the orc attack count as revolution?
Technically, in your own experience, yes.
Interesting.
Interesting.
So you're from outside the country, alright. Well,
I have no idea what that country is called.
this territory.
I haven't.
Maybe.
I grew up under a rock, literally.
Yeah, that's usually what dwarves do, huh?
A big rock, though.
So while you guys are
Yeah.
talking, Twarp's like, "So, what's our next mission? Task? Where are we going next?"
Oh, we can go visit your father, I guess.
That's a good idea.
My father.
Yeah,
It
But
seems like
the place that got ransacked by the orcs.
Oh, he's not there anymore.
Oh, okay. Let's go ransack his place then.
Where's
there
the
got
loot?
ransacked.
It's gonna be empty.
I
Got
need
room.
loot. Look, we got another house.
Do you know where their base of location are? The people that captured World War? Because it seems like a good place to go start asking questions.
They are towards the east. Well, depending where you're kind of looking at. If you're looking from Anand, it'll be the west.
What?
Are we talking about where we're at currently?
So it is somewhere between Battle Cave and Enans, right?
Yes.
Okay.
We
Well,
their operation is a little bit farther north though. From she's like kind of hard to explain.
would you be able to show us the way?
I can point it on a map.
Alright, well, oh, without the map.
Alright. She points in a general area of... How can I explain this one? Where is my snippet? Because this is a snippet. There we go. Where's it? Copy. There you go.
All the way up there.
All the way up there.
Yeah, he works off this peninsula. It's for... He doesn't have as much magic as my father does. With portals and senders. He mostly uses the waters. He does a little bit of portals, but not much.
Alright. Well, do you guys want to head up that way?
Might as well.
Start tracking down that box for you there, Aurora. Awful shame you wouldn't be able to go home.
It's my first time leaving home, so honestly, I don't feel like in a rush. Just really need to find that box eventually.
Well, just like my father, we have multiple locations, though. So it might not be there.
I know, but we could start asking questions. You said there was a spot in between, or is that where he was picked up? Is there a town?
He was picked up by a town by there. Like a little bit below
Alright.
that. There's a little...
I think we should start in that town. Because if that's where you were picked up, then you might have had it there.
There may also be somebody who saw you with it or saw it taken.
Yes. We should go.
We're going
What?
on an adventure.
Tomorrow, you can, I guess if you don't want to tag along, you could hang out in the house and hang out with
Yeah.
Queen all day, I guess.
Keep
Make
my
sure she
house
keep-
clean.
Yeah, make sure she sends servants over.
That's
Sure.
childcare.
Eh,
You're,
I have a room in the castle.
Fuck you.
We
Well,
will
make
offer 2 rooms and she'll offer 1 room on her own.
I also might have to go back to my city.
okay.
Which,
Well,
Okay.
the
unfortunately,
offer always stands on the table.
Unfortunately, you might not be welcome there, since it's
Us?
a very secluded.
There's some very rude
Yeah.
people in this
What is
world.
up with
Just
everyone?
nobody
Insane.
wants anyone to come by.
We're ancient people.
So how many fingers do you guys have?
How many what?
Fingers.
Still 10.
All right, it hasn't gotten there yet.
It's an incest joke if nobody got that.
Well, you have to understand. I'm 1,500 years old.
Yeah, so eventually I think you'd all be related to each other somehow.
No.
I'm 1,500 years old, and the equivalent to you. It would still be about an adolescent.
But should we call you Grandma?
Grandma twerp.
To you guys, I would probably be about 30. In a human age.
Yeah.
But in
So
mine,
you're reproducing by now.
Jesus Christ. Hey, my guy's around. No, my guy's 23 in this.
I think I'm 21.
elves
22.
descended off of us.
Mm-hmm.
Off of gnomes?
Well,
I beg to
slowly
differ.
grew.
I'm an
Where-
elf, but I don't think I came from you for DNA.
we're a different kind of species.
Raylan, how many fingers do you have?
10.
Well,
Interesting.
where are you guys off? Are you guys going to?
We're gonna go try. Yeah, we're gonna go try and track down Will Roy's music box.
Okay.
Seems quite important.
All right. Twerp kind of just leaves you, and she's like, "All right, I'll see what my father could do. Maybe I can catch up with you later." She kind of hugs you all.
I'm gonna hold her a little bit too long.
Then she goes up to the castle after you guys are all done. So, you guys are leaving Anon. Are you guys stopping at Harry's house before?
Do they start fixing it up yet?
You don't know. You haven't been back there yet.
I mean, there's nothing there.
Yeah. I think I'm good. There were some guards there before and stuff, too, right?
Okay.
You know where it is. We gotta get our cart though, right?
Alright, so you get your cart. You find where it is. You kind of like hook up the horses and everything like that. You have 2 horses on the cart, and then you have you get 5 horses in total. So yeah, 3 horses you can ride.
I'm riding a horsey.
I'm riding a horse. No cart.
Nerd.
Did we collect enough bones for you, Myra? We do have all the
This is not
slaughtered
enough.
out. All the slaughtered out in the fields we could collect on our way out.
Yes,
We'll just skin them and peel the bones out.
sounds good.
You can do that.
I got it. I do some little fancy hand trick with my dagger. Go, haha, let's go.
Yes,
Okay.
I shall bring these back to my people. They'll be very happy.
What the fuck?
Okay, I don't know if I want to go back to your people with a shitload of bones.
Is your job just to collect as much bones as possible?
Yes, I have a sacred duty I must fulfill.
Is
And
it
it's
sacred or
bone.
evil?
Bones, 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 bones.
It's for a greater cause.
Mm.
Okay.
Oi.
Okay. Alright, so let's go get this box.
All right. So, it's gonna take you a while to get there. So it's gonna take you close to. It's gonna take you a while to get there. To get to that peninsula. So on your way out of Anon, I guess you guys are going exit out where the battle was.
I mean, if that's the closest direction to where we need to go,
Well, I
guess.
thought you guys were gonna collect bones while you're out there.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if we're actually doing that, sure. That's all up to Myra.
Is Myra insisting she's gonna go collect bones?
Yes,
Myra.
she's doing that.
I'm here to help everyone out as much as I possibly can, so I'm helping.
Okay.
Thank you. Regara will be pleased.
Okay. You guys collect those bones as you can, like kind of like going throughout the field, like collecting while you guys are walking. I'm gonna say you get about 25 pounds of bones.
Damn.
Jesus, that's a lot of
Very
bones.
good.
Well, while we're peeling the bones, I look at Myra and just go, is there an exact reason for all these bones? I'm starting to question this.
Yes, my people use these in their rituals.
What sort of rituals?
Just various religious rites and such.
Do
Are you
your people worship? Your people worship a good god or a bad god?
We worship Regara, goddess of the wilderness.
Oh, okay. I think that one's neutral good. I think we're okay. Alright.
Yes.
Well, as long as you're not summoning any devils or demons, I'm okay with it.
No,
Alright.
not demons.
So while you guys are walking, you smell this, like, it's been like a day since you guys had battle.
Oh yeah.
So you just smell like rotting flesh everywhere.
Ugh.
You're stepping over bodies. The soil is still like blood ridden. There's no rain yet, so it hasn't washed anything away. You just see like a bunch of debris everywhere. You once in a while see a couple of the traps that you guys laid already snatched up with the orcs. Casualties on both sides. So dwarf, gnome, orc, goblins. While you guys are going past the battlefield, you see that cyclops that you killed still dead.
That's good.
I
Yeah.
want the Cyclops bones.
You know,
Bree,
he's
are you gonna say the line? Say the line.
What?
Loot the bodies.
Oh,
Loot
look
the
the
bodies.
bodies. Let up.
So, as you guys walk through the field, you finally get to the edge of where finally all the bodies stop.
Man.
And you finally get to a normal cobblestone road. That eventually turns into a dirt road. And if you guys look behind you in the distance, Anon is slowly disappearing.
Bye.
Been real.
We'll be back. We have the fast travel now.
You guys don't know the spell.
Yeah, I know.
You cannot fast travel. There are enemies nearby.
Didn't I write the spell down?
You copied the circle so we know
The
what
circle,
it is.
yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Did we put a circle in my house before we left?
Did you what?
Did we put a circle in my house before we left?
No.
No, no one knows how to do it.
Oh, I thought she could do it, but just...
It was going to cost you 70,000 gold.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a fat no.
No, there was one outside the front gate that was copied down.
Yeah, the one outside the gate was copied down.
Alright. Let's go.
Alright. So you guys travel along this dirt road. What speed are you guys running at?
30.
I think a trot with the
Easy.
horses.
Are you doing fast,
Yeah.
normal, slow?
Trot.
Go fast.
Normal, like
Gotta go.
Normal.
a trot would be like a normal speed.
Normal speed. Alright, so you guys are normal speed. You see a couple of the gnomes and dwarves kind of just walking along this path. Kind of like with backpacks on, kind of like leaving a nun. A couple more traders and merchants also leaving this country. They're going towards that road to cross the border.
The same road we're going on?
Yes. The trees are both sides. They're pretty big. They're probably over 100 years old, so they're pretty big. Big bushies. There's a slight wind coming from in front of you. So coming from the west, yeah. And the odor of the battlefield kind of dissipates, and you smell this like fresh air of forest smell.
Finally, it doesn't smell like shit.
You travel throughout the day, and you travel throughout the whole day, and you know the sunrise, sunset, kind of thing. You guys gonna travel through the night?
No long break.
Yeah.
I mean,
Will Ward used all his like spell slots.
yeah, and I need to sleep. I sleep. So we build a camp. Do we want to do it like slightly off the road or deep into the woods?
I think we'll be fine right off the road. Seems like there's a lot of people traveling down this road, so.
Okay. So you guys go deeper into the forest? Like how deep?
No, just right on the road.
You just go
Yeah,
along the
we're,
road?
like 10, 15 feet in.
Okay, 10 feet. Okay.
Found a nice little spot to camp.
Okay. You set up camp. Are you guys gonna sleep in? You can't even sleep in the cart anymore because you gotta put stuff on it.
There's a shit ton of bones in the cart now.
Yeah, there's a bunch of boxes and crates. There's now a turret in there. Like a crossbow on
I sleep
who
under
wants
the
to
cart.
Who wants to take first watch? Do we want to do it in groups of 2?
I'm gonna do third watch.
I'll do the first.
Okay.
Second, because character doesn't feel pain.
Okay, make a perception check. If whoever's taking watch.
Where is my dice? Okay, here it is. 2 plus perception 18.
Why am I? Nope. Back. What? Oh, well, that was stupid. I have a 10.
A 10. Okay. So between both of you, maybe some flicker of fires from other campsites. A couple more caravans pass you guys on the road, but nothing really happens.
Nice.
I'll
Harry
take
might be
second
snoring.
watch.
It's about
I'm snoring. It's all the ale. I poured a couple a couple mugs before I went to bed. I'll take second watch if you guys want.
Okay.
Are we still doing it in groups of 2 or splitting it?
Totally up to you.
I'm waiting until the third watch. I just need 4 hours, so then I'll get that.
Alright. Well, I guess I'm by myself. I'll sit on a log and I'll just ponder my thoughts. Perception check, I take it?
Yep.
I got a 21.
21. Seems it got a little bit colder out, but you still just see the fires and some merchants going by. Everything seems fine.
Alrighty. Well, I guess a third watch, so I
Me.
once a couple hours pass, I walk over and wake up Rail and I go, "Your turn." And I just slam onto the ground and pass out.
Alright, bud. Oops. I got a 14.
14. Let's see here. Okay. So you do see some of the campfires start dimming out throughout the night. And the caravans have, as much as they've been going by when you're on the road, they kind of, maybe one would go by during your watch, but nothing really happens.
Was it like 2 a.m.?
Yeah, it's about 2 a.m.
Okay. Alright. I mean, I could just stay on watch. I got my full long rest already. So if everyone else just wants to sleep, you guys can keep sleeping. Or does anyone else want to get up and help watch?
I'll help.
I can take a watch.
Come join the fun!
Yes.
It's 2 a.m. Time to watch out in the dark.
So you guys got
3 of us up now.
Oh my
1,
god.
2. So there's one more watch. Yeah, there's one more watch for you to go. So. All right. So, with you guys on watch, you notice that the road has gotten busier. You hear carts, more carts happening on the road. There's more people walking on the road.
At like 4 in the morning?
Yeah.
Do they look sketchy?
Make a perception check.
$19?
19? Not really.
Can I do a perception check?
They're like travelers. They look like normal travelers to you.
I got a 5. I don't see shit.
You guys are like 15 feet in the forest, so.
Yeah. We do have dark vision. Alright.
So, besides that, your watch goes by. All the 8 hours happens.
Yay! Everyone gets to sleep.
Okay. Are you all waking up?
Yeah, I go around and I kick them all awake. Like, get up. Yeah, go.
You just go around, just kick everyone. You guys all are like,
There's pots and pans.
I get no sleep because y'all.
I get a rock and throw it at me in 5 more minutes. Just 5 more minutes. And roll over.
Get up, you lazy piece of shit.
Back you. I don't want to go to school, Mommy.
all right.
I have minor illusion of fat dick in his face. Yeah.
Damn it.
All right. So you guys all get up. You guys all packed up your stuff again. Got back on your horses. Got the cart going. Back on the road. And on your passing, it seems that there is a line that goes to the direction you're going, and you're just kind of like trotting next to it.
You're just a steady stream of people walking that way.
Yeah, but
Great,
like it's kind of like a traffic jam though. Like people are like just standing there.
What?
We didn't beat rush hour, guys. We woke up late.
So
Yeah, they're all
I wonder
going.
whose fault that was.
you keep
Your guys,
going.
'cause you need 8 hours.
I got my 8 hours. I'm good.
Yeah, I only need 4, motherfucker.
You could have just thrown my freaking unconscious body in the back of the cart and started going. I would have slept on the bones.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to pick you up.
Harry's pretty hefty.
I think I'm only 200 pounds or something like that.
Yeah, I got a 7 strength.
Alright. Anyways, we're going down the path, or
Yeah,
just
you guys are
stuck in
going
the
down the path, and as you guys going, you're just passing more and more people, and you finally get to a village. Some people are diverting into the forest to avoid this village. Some people are going into the village. This village is very packed with a lot of people.
The village people.
Ugh.
They're gonna start saying
Uh,
YMCA.
Yeah.
Young man.
Does anybody
An
seem like
enchantment.
they're? Does anybody seem like they're native to the village, or are they all coming in from
Well, since
different route?
they're all coming in from the way from Anand.
Is this
Are they-
Burning Man
Mm.
just a thing out in the middle of nowhere? Everyone's on drugs.
We're in a village.
You're in a village
Yeah,
now.
but I don't know. It's out in the middle of nowhere. I guess everything is.
Heck.
So, it's hard for you guys to get the cart through, but you guys might be able to walk through if you need to.
Well, we just
We
start
got-
shooting the crossbow
We
at
got the
people.
list. Yeah, I was gonna say we got the freaking mountain turret.
Now that I think about it, I can just remember, didn't we receive that weird beetle-shaped amulet for some place in a desert?
What? I've never been to
When
the
we
desert.
were-
You
when we
guys,
were-
yeah, you guys got an amulet with, I believe it was 9 of them you found.
We found 9 amulets.
We should try to
I
find out
vaguely remember.
where these things come from, or originate from, so we can check it out.
I do vaguely
Alright.
remember this. I want to say it was in the graveyard part.
Yeah, that seems to be it.
Well, maybe someone in the village could tell us.
Yeah.
I mean, should we all go in, or should only?
Well, we're all in the village already.
Okay, never mind. Oh my god.
Idiot.
So, there should be...
Are there any guards around, or any sort of person that we can see that looks like they live in this village normally?
There's like standard guards around, like trying to get the crowd to dissipate.
Crowd control. Can we? Well, I'm not very charismatic, so
You speak
I just look at Raylan. Raylan, you should. He can't hear. Raylan.
He's got his headset off.
Yeah. No. Raylan. Oh.
What?
So I looked towards you. We were looking for the guards, and we found a few guards. I asked you, can you find out what town this is, and maybe see if we can find some sort of town master and a tavern?
She told us the town, right?
This
I
town?
don't think so.
No, you don't have a town.
I don't. Yeah.
I don't think the name of it.
Twerk
And
can tell us
I-
the name of the town.
Yeah, what's the name of the town so we can mark it on the map? Because we do have the map.
All right.
Might as well.
Go up to the guy and go, excuse me, sir.
Where are
Could
we?
you tell us where we are?
Vembor.
Vembor. Nice.
It's a very small town, probably about maybe 10 buildings.
Okay, so
in-
all these
in
people
a
don't live
circle.
here.
Like it's literally like you came to the road, and then the 10 buildings kind of like there's a circle on the road, and the 10 buildings surround it, and then there's farmland behind that. A little bit.
Okay. It's like a little quad. Who's in charge that we can go talk to? We have some questions.
So
Who would be in charge here?
be either the mayor or a council
Huh.
of some sort.
Is the mayor busy right now?
We're trying to get this crowd down. We don't know where all these people came from, but we normally don't have this much of an influx.
Oh, well, a bunch of people fled to Anon because of the giant orc army. And we killed them all, the orcs, so now I guess they're going back home. You just happen to be in the path.
It seems like they're leaving.
Leaving Anand, yes. Because they went there to flee, and I guess they're leaving Anand to go back home.
Doesn't look like it to me. The
Wow.
border
Okay.
of our nation is only letting certain people out.
Out of the city?
I don't think they're gonna do that.
Out of the country.
Oh, you're only letting certain people out of the country.
You guys are
Are
heading
you
toward
a-
the border, so
Oh.
Well, we're war heroes, so it shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah. We got a coin that says we can do whatever the fuck we want.
True.
Oh yeah, guys, you weren't there. I got this fancy coin from the queen that says I can do whatever I want.
I thought it was like a bar. I thought it was like a square bar.
It was like a square coin or something.
Do you have anyone in this place that's familiar with magical artifacts?
We have a few.
Could you point us to them, please?
Sure, and he points at a building. He's like, over there.
Do they have a name?
Gee, thanks.
Alfungar.
Oh, Fungar. Thank you.
And he's like, since you guys are here, what made you guys start leaving the country here?
A friend here lost something. Our great
Adventure!
friends to him. I'm trying to
Adventure.
track
Well, good luck with that one. Even good luck getting out of this country. It's a madhouse.
It is, yeah.
I heard the gate is locked down. There's a couple hundred guards.
Why are they so bent on keeping people inside the borders?
We don't know.
Oh, strange.
Sounds like America to me.
It sounds like something the Queen should have mentioned us before we left.
Is your president orange?
Well, we're trying to keep people out, not keep people in
It
America.
sounds like they're not letting them leave. Oh well. So Myra's gonna go ahead and seek out this Alfungar guy if anyone wants to come along.
I will. It's kind of the point of why I was asking for this stuff.
Alright, we're gonna knock at Mr. Alfungar's house.
He kind of like opens a little slat on the door, and he's like, looks through it and says, "Who are you?"
Greetings, sir. We seek your services. We heard you have an expertise in magical artifacts.
What do you want with a magic artifact?
We seek to find its origin.
What type of artifact?
Myra kind of takes the cloth off of the amulet and holds it up out of view. So he can take a look.
Like, haven't seen that in a long time.
Oh, so you're familiar with it. Can you let us in so we can discuss this?
Make a persuasion check.
How does a 5 sound? Harry, help me out here. Myra just kind of chokes up a little bit.
I'm eating. Sorry, hold on.
Too fast.
He looks at you and he's like, "You only have that? It's pointless without the rest."
Well, I think we had the rest of them. She
We can show you more. We can show you more if we talk inside. Outside is not safe.
Make a persuasion check. Harry.
Oh boy, oh boy. Worst charisma person making a persuasion. Let's go.
Yeah.
Can I assist him?
Yeah, I don't think you want to waste your time. I rolled a natural 1 and I have a -2 in it, so I got a
Me
negative 1. So,
It's like
I kind of like just stumble out of the way real quick.
he's like looks at both of you, like moves his eyes back and forth. It's like, "Good day," and shuts it.
Okay, I push them out of the way, and
I'm gonna be right back.
before he
guys.
has a chance to close the door, I'm just gonna stop it with my hand. Be like,
I'm gonna poke.
Don't poke him, John.
What?
He already shut
Sorry.
the little thing.
oh,
I
I
just
thought it was the door
literally
was open, not like.
I know, it's like a little like eye lit thing with a slide.
Okay, I'm gonna knock on the door.
Alright, he reopens it. It's like, "Hello?
Can you please let us in?
For what?"
We have some business in here. We gotta do some stuff.
Who had the rest of the amulet? We all had one, I think.
Yeah.
If
It's 5.
if you were with your friends,
Oh crap.
you better have the rest of the 10 amulets with you.
10.
10?
Basically.
Dean gave us
How,
this mark.
what is this guy? What race is he?
He's a Minotaur.
I fucking
Okay,
hate
That's
Minotaurs.
not what I was. That's not what I was picturing. I was hoping like a gnome or a dwarf or something.
So stubborn, boy.
So like
hate-
half of us are looking up at him.
What purpose would the 10 of them have compared to just the one?
Well, you have the centerpiece, but you need the other
Persuade
10.
him to let us in with one.
We have
We have
half
5.
of those.
You have 5 in total.
Yes.
So you have the main one that you got off in the cavern, and then you only have 5 other ones.
We found them
Yeah.
on the statues surrounding the tomb.
Yeah.
Laura, make a
Influence.
persuasion check with disadvantage.
So for one, 22
You got a
or
what?
23. Sorry.
21 and 23.
Damn, girl.
Sorry.
Those rolls, though.
Damn.
I know.
Let us in.
He
Say that thing, you big boy. Oh, come on.
kind of looks at you and it's like, ah, fine. Closes the latch, and all you hear is like many locks unlock here. And then he opens the door. He's in a yellowish, darkish yellow robe, and he has black fur. Very like muscular. Definitely towers over Harry.
Dang.
I glare at him. I don't like minotaurs.
It's like, well, come in. He like steps out of the way. You guys all walk in. Are you all going in?
Yes.
Yeah.
Get off that crowded street.
Okay. You guys all go in. He follows in after you, closes the door, and relocks all the locks again. And then he directs you to a room. You're like technically in his workshop, and he directs you to a room where there's like some chairs and a couch.
Can I look around to see if he has Wilhor's box?
You can.
Ooh, I got a nat 20.
There's no box here.
Okay.
So he sits down and he tells all of you to sit down. He asks for the coins. Putting his hand out. Do you give him the amulets?
I think she said she was going to step away for a second.
Ah.
I want to wait till she gets back. She has them all.
Take a pause break.
Yeah. I have a plus 10 in persuasion now.
Dang.
We can take like a 5-minute break if you guys need to.
Sure. We gotta wait for her to get back anyways.
Yeah. We'll take a 5-minute break. Everyone ready?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. So, the Minotaur reaches over, puts out his hand, says, "Can I see the amulets?"
It's you, Myra.
I'm here.
Yeah, you have all the amulets.
Yeah, I took them out and I showed it to him.
Now he's asking for them.
Yeah, they're on the table.
They're on the table. Takes them. Gets like a magnifying glass out. Says, I know exactly what these are. This is part of the ancient times. In the deserts, there was pyramids. Within the pyramids, there was an ancient power that was locked away within them. Of course, there was treasure locked away too. But without having this main one and all 10, you cannot open the tomb. Unfortunately, in the ancient times when all the countries came together, they separated them. The dwarves and gnomes got the main piece, and 5 of the side amulets. The other 5 were distributed throughout the world.
Fuck.
That's pretty cool.
It sounds like some Dragon Ball Z shit.
Do you know where in the world is Carmen Sandiego?
Most
Say that. Where's Waldo?
most leaders of countries own them. Passed down from generation to generation. These are about 5,000 years old.
Ah, shit.
When the gods were at war on our plane.
Jesus. What do you know what the key opens if you have all 10? What it leads to?
It's somewhere in the desert.
You don't know what's behind the door?
No one knows. No one hasn't opened it in 5,000 years. There's stories of a great power and lots of treasure.
Yo, fuck the main quest. Let's go find these amulet things.
Side quest time. Let's go. The slave traders will still be there when we're done. Do you have a general idea of what would be the closest and best place to start looking for these?
Or who has them?
Yeah, or
Yes.
do you know what countries may have them?
Currently now, the only ones I knew were the dwarves. The rest, no one knows. You have to look for them.
Yeah, it's gonna suck.
It's
So we have no leads or clues as to where we should start looking.
Maybe there's just one in each of our villages.
We're short 5 and there's 6 of us.
Whoops. Oh. You know. Try.
Could be.
Yeah, it makes sense. Fuck me.
Yeah.
There was a legend that one of the amulets was taken to hell with one of the gods.
Whoa, that one that we saw.
Yeah.
What's the name of this god?
It was one of the ancient ones. And
Is it-
of
Aren't
course
they all
it's a myth.
ancient?
I see.
Well,
Yeah, I know which.
they were with the old gods.
Oh. I
Are
see.
the old gods and the new?
The old
So
gods
it-
had a battle on our plane, and after the battle, they left.
Left a
And-
bunch of treasure.
Oh, they more like locked away a lot of the good and evil sides. The evil kind of conquered. A lot of corruption in this world, if you noticed.
Yeah.
Oh, I
And-
actually know that story.
And with the corruption and the evil around us, they locked away a couple of the gods.
Oh. So
Some
there's
say
still some gods locked away on our plane?
some say there are. Just no one really knows where to look.
Maybe behind that door. Okay. So I got some information from you about that. They don't do anything without all of them, and they're just keys.
Now you need all of them to unlock the door.
Okay.
Where is the door located?
In the
Desert.
desert.
Any specifics that could get us to it, or
All we know is that it's in the desert. Buried under mounds of sand. I'm sure if you look around, you can find some sort of architect or archaeologist to locate it for you.
Okay. I have one other question for you, Minotaur Man.
Go ahead.
We're looking for a specific box.
Box.
Something very old.
How old we talking?
It's probably not that old, since people here live for 1,000 years, but it's a couple hundred years old.
How 100-year-old?
Just a couple
What's
hundred.
the color of the box? Shape of the box?
Box shaped.
Laura?
Didn't think of that.
Think of like to describe the box.
No, didn't think of describing the box. It looks like wood, but it's much tougher than wood.
Like elven wood?
It doesn't burn.
Doesn't
We-
burn.
We tried.
The only wood I don't know that doesn't burn is enchanted. Enchanted.
That is very likely, since it doesn't open either.
Is there a shape to this box?
square?
Rectangular.
Damn,
Trapezoid.
box shaped.
A rhombus.
And
Trapezoid.
Let's see.
what's the color?
Wooden in texture. Wooden color.
So wood, wooden color.
It's a wooden rectangular box
It's a wooden box.
that can't be opened by normal means.
By normal means.
It possesses a magical instrument.
Sounds like an interesting artifact. You said it
Have you
was a
seen-
couple hundred? Couple 100-year-old box or something?
That's it.
Have you seen it?
You're making it sound like you've seen it.
It was a very long time ago.
Not in the last. I don't know when he was captured. Month?
Ah, it was probably on my travel. Travel.
Within the last month?
I was in a town across the border there. What was that town called? Arkerage? Yeah, I think it was Arkerage.
Hmm. Sounds like the next place we should go, guys.
There was a gang of smugglers, I think it was, that had that box. Kept saying, "Oh, we're gonna open it."
They can try.
Wow.
They thought there was gonna be like some glorious loot in there.
Wow, there is.
It might be a glorious loot.
I said loot.
Yeah, loot.
Gold and
I know.
Silver
It's a pun, you stupid Minotaur.
Oh, rude.
I don't like Minotaurs.
Neither do I.
They
And,
probably don't like you guys either.
They're always serious and protecting their mazes.
Oh no, Anna, I'm gonna hit you with a low blow.
well,
So you've seen it.
yeah. Hey, if you can get across the border, probably a day's trip on the road in the next country over.
Alright.
I have a friend there. His name is, what was his name? Aiden. What was his name? Aiden.
Eden.
Is what race is he? Is he Minotaur like you?
No. He's a fairy.
Now that's not PC of you. Okay. He might know some whereabouts of this box for us.
He might be able to track it down.
I like that. We really want to help our friend out over here.
He doesn't come cheap, though.
Of course
You,
not.
you haven't met our negotiator in the party. We've been paid to take items from merchants.
I doubt that very much.
Yeah, at least.
Make it a deception check.
She got us in here.
Deception. Oh fuck, man. I really need charisma-based stuff. Or I gotta stop doing charisma-based stuff. Got a -2 in it, so I got a 13.
Yeah, he definitely knows you're lying.
God damn it.
It's like you didn't get paid for buying an item.
No.
Well,
Alright, so we're gonna seek some sort of passage. What's the best way to get across the border? Obviously, you've been across before.
I've never seen this many people around here. Normally it's just a couple traders, caravans, stop in, and then keep on their way.
Yes, the guard outside said the border's closed.
If you go a little bit south, there is a very, very small dirt road that goes past the farms. There is another gate.
Alright. I like that.
Oh,
Alright.
probably take you about half a day.
Is
To get
this
down to the
road
gate.
is this road wide enough for a cart to fit down, or is it just by foot?
You might be able to get a cart down there. I mostly
try.
take a horse.
You are a horse.
It's more of a bull.
I have a horse. His name's Fred.
Cute.
But you can try.
Okay.
Alrighty. So we found out information about both these things. What do we want to do? Do we want to try and seek out anything else?
I think that was pretty good. Tracking down his box. We got information about these amulets, which that's going to be over the campaign. Like time of finding.
Yeah, it's going to be more of a find as you go thing.
Yeah. So I say we head south for that gate.
South for the gate. Okay. You guys leave his house. Lets
Is
you
everyone all
out.
set?
He starts unlocking all the locks. Peeks outside. Then opens the door. Lets you all out. Counts all of
Bye,
you while you guys are walking out. It's like,
Bye, you abomination.
Shut up. I just push Raylan. Just keep moving.
so you guys all walk out of his house.
I'm apologize for Raylan and Harry on the way out.
It's like, that's alright. They're just humans.
Nah, one of us
I'm an
is
elf.
false.
And an elf. He's an elf.
Yeah, elves is rude.
What about tieflings?
Ah,
Tiefling's cute. They got that skin pigmentation.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
Yeah.
so he has all you guys leave. He closes the door and locks back up. Oh, you can hear is the clicking noise of all the locks again.
That guy really doesn't like people, eh?
Apparently not.
What will happen if we knock the door again right now?
Knocks on the door.
He will probably shoot
Do
us.
it.
Like straight up.
Do it.
I'm gonna knock on the door.
And run. Just run away.
Ding dong
I'm
ditch
gonna
him.
knock on. No, I'm gonna knock on the door.
He opens his little slot on the door.
Thanks again, and go poke him on the nose. I'm gonna leave.
Wait, how tall is he?
How tall
Well,
is
if he's
he?
looking through the slat, it doesn't matter.
Well, he is about 7 or 8 feet tall.
He's totally within reach. Sort of. Just way up. Just boop. And then I'm gonna leave.
Ding dong ditch him again and just increase his paranoia.
Oh no, but I already just poked him in the nose. So-
He's close to the slot.
Slowly with like a sound.
He's just like, what the fuck?
God
This is where I don't let people in.
damn
It is the town without a little shenanigans.
Let them in, they said. It would be fun, they said.
it.
Then the weird one poked me on the fucking nose, they said.
So you guys are outside of his building.
To the south.
So,
you're south.
Yep.
yeah.
I hop on my horse and my balls.
Since you guys left the cart alone,
No, oh, fuck me.
There's absolutely nothing wrong with it, and it looks like a really great and respectable cart.
Well, people can't see in it. It looks like
Yeah.
an empty car. It has that magical thing over it.
It
Oh,
looks like
yeah.
it's empty.
I did include that in the design though.
but
Well, they can still see the crossbow on the top.
And the flames.
The flames.
your
Definitely.
your wheels are missing.
Oh god, I knew we should have all went in.
They still are wheels. What are we in the ghetto? What the fuck?
Pull it up on
Yo, why do we put wheel locks on those things? Like
Wait,
this
what's
is-
this thing in like broad daylight?
Yeah, this is broad daylight, but the city's like pretty packed.
Who's running around with wagon wheels?
Fact
That
that
have-
nobody saw this.
There
I
are
want-
a lot of spikes on those wheels.
Can we do can I do a perception check to see if
Yeah,
I see
can
that?
you
Sure,
see
do a
it?
perception
Yeah.
check.
I mean, you can't make
Investigation.
somebody lugging giant wheels around town.
I got 6.
My first
I
nat
wanted-
20 of the night.
Zero.
Yes.
Got a
no,
nat 20.
I got a 19.
A nat 20 in investigation.
Oh, it'd be
Yeah.
perception.
Is perception.
Oh, I was going
So-
to look for hints.
Yes.
So
Look.
Harry, with your nat 20,
Never mind.
you see that there is a pile of wheels that looks similar to the ones you had, except for the metal was torn off of them.
We're gonna take them.
Yeah.
Why couldn't they just left the wheels on and turn the metal off?
They're assholes. Do we see the people that are carrying metal or anything around?
No.
Can I look for that?
So
I
they
want
took
to
the
slap them
spikes off
upside
our
the head
wheel.
with my
Took
mage
the
hand.
spikes off. They took out the metal band that was going around the wheel.
So
All
they
our
took
reinforcements.
Reinforced everything. They took all that off. Now it's just a plain wooden wheel.
These people are fast. It's not an easy thing to take off.
And rude.
Yeah, we were in there for like what, a couple minutes.
10 minutes?
Yeah, probably about 10 minutes, give or take. These people move fast.
They're,
Alright,
they're probably dwarves, so they're probably handling that shit.
well, they were already the height of the wheel, so.
God damn it, Will Roar. What is wrong with your people? Why would they do this to our cart?
Yeah, honestly.
He's a hill dwarf.
Mm-hmm.
He's not.
These mountains sucks. It's why we stay in the hill.
God damn it.
So you gonna
Well,
are you gonna grab the wheels that are bare with wood?
Does anyone here know
Wheels.
carpentry?
I believe I have carpentry tools.
Yeah,
So, it still has holes for the spikes, right?
The spikes were more like a plating, so it was a metal plate that would coat like a layer of metal, and the spikes would be like welded onto them. That
that would just be like screwed to it.
yeah,
Uh,
or nailed at this point.
yeah.
Well, we can go get them fixed somewhere else, but I wouldn't get them fixed here because they're probably just gonna sell the same things back to us for.
Or we just
Triple the
find
price.
those people and ram the whole cart into them.
We just
go-
kill them.
Yeah, we can just go.
Going to the.
I do not have carpentry tools. I have smithing tools.
How bad I think they do this?
I mean, I can make do with smithing tools probably, but
Oh, he's got like a hammer or something.
I'd say we just put the wheels back on for now, and then.
Well, that's what he's trying to do.
Well,
I mean, they should be easy enough to put it back on.
you can put the wheel back on. It's not a big deal.
Yeah,
I don't know how it's held on.
it's a cart. I don't know.
It's like
You got a
Probably
jack.
Kindle. They were already jacked up. We're up on blocks.
You can also hold it up. I can hold it up.
Yeah.
So
Harry, Harry and I can hold it up.
There's a 250-pound anvil on the back of it.
Between the two of us, we can.
So you both just lift the cart while the rest of you put on these wooden, disappointing wooden wheels.
Yeah. Fucking dwarves.
And after that, you guys continue on your journey through the crowd to go south. You guys go out of town and you go past the fields. There's a couple farm fields and then there's some gated acres. Make a perception check.
God damn it.
That one.
And that one.
And that one.
I got a 19.
Alright. Anyone else?
I got a 16.
Laura? Myra?
13.
I got 16.
Okay. So everyone above 14, or no, 15. 15. No, wait, hold on. What did I put my DC?
Wait, I got...
Where's my DC? It's 12. Oops. So whoever got above 12. You guys see in these fields, there's some dead cattle. Looks like there's claw marks in them. Some of them are like broken in half, gore everywhere.
Excuse me?
What?
For,
Just move along.
for someone who rolled above a 0 but below a 2, what do they see?
You just see some cows. You're not
They
really
look
sure
like they're
what,
sleeping.
you're not really sure what happened to them, but you just see a cow.
You just see everyone else's faces, like, drop, their jaws drop. And you're like, what? What's going on?
Have you guys never seen cows before?
So, are you just guys go ride past the cows?
Yeah, probably not be involved in that.
You said they're like ripped in half.
Yeah.
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 We could be ripped in half.
I'm smaller than a cow.
They really don't like cows around here, hey?
Maybe we'll speed up a little bit in this area.
Roll up the windows.
Lock the doors.
Okay. You guys continue your journey.
Oh my
And
god.
through the forest you guys go. It is it's a little tight for a wagon, so it's considered like rough terrain. Because it's also dirt road, roots and rocks.
It's a good thing we got rid of those spikes. We're able to fit.
Yeah.
Or we can just make it wider.
So you guys, takes a little bit for you guys to go through this forest. And
That's
also, while you guys through this forest, the shade covering gets darker. The
Oh,
deeper
boy.
you go into the forest.
We forgot to ask for the. We forgot to ask for headlights.
Well, do you have the light spell?
Yeah, I use dancing lights in front of the cart.
You guys come up to a split in the road.
Do each path or roads look different, or
They're
basically
both
the
dirt
same?
roads, but they look like they're about the same. One looks a little bit more used than the other one.
But they both just go into the woods more.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of like a left-right situation, but they kind of like
Yeah.
split, like a Y.
Flip a coin.
Sure.
Yes? No? Anyone else?
Flip a coin, or you can eat odds
Can
and
I
ends.
make a survival check to kind of see which path may have had more people walking through and whatnot?
Okay.
Survival. I got a 19.
19. The one on the right looks more used.
One on the right, guys, it seems like has more footwork going through it.
It's got like
I-
more, like it's got like wheel marks going through it, a little bit more than the other one. Got some hoof prints, some
I think
other
it's a good
footprints, boot prints, stuff like that.
It seems like the more commonly traversed path.
Can we tell which direction that goes in? Like north, south, east, or west?
The path you're going is technically south, so that would be going a little bit more west.
Oh, go west. Yeah. And that's the direction we want to go.
Yes.
Okay. So yes, I'd say we go that way. Lead on, Harry. It's your survival man.
Alright,
Oh.
alright. I guess we'll go that way, up that path. Follow me.
Alright. So as you go through this path, you hear creaks of the trees.
Does it
And-
sound natural, or like in the wind, or
It's kind of
somebody's
like
pushing?
the wind is pushing it a little bit.
Shut up, trees.
And
You
then
scared me.
make a perception check.
All of us?
Whoever's in front.
Oh, I take that as me.
I guess I'm next to you.
Perception. I got a 16.
16.
I got a nat 1.
Wow, you've been rolling ones.
God damn it.
Harry, you hear rustling in the trees.
It's the Viet Cong!
The Viet what?
We're all gonna die! Guys, something seems off. The rustling in the trees doesn't seem like it's coming from the wind. It seems more unnatural. Be on the lookout.
I take out my long sword.
Oh, I take out my great sword. What?
As you guys are now looking around, you hear more wind happen. Like feel more air coming your way, and you hear kind of like wood being scratched.
Is it too late to turn back?
Yes.
This sounds like a dragon coming. Heavy winds and scratching.
Is it an ant?
Can I look to see if I can see it?
Make a perception check.
Oh man, I could persuade it to come out.
Come out wherever you are.
Come on out, I have some berries.
What we see is Laura walk up. Marco.
Creature eats me. Sorry, you said perception, right?
Yep.
I got a. got one.
Ah, Jesus, we suck
Well,
tonight.
she is sleeping. She is having a nap right.
Are you
I
guys like
cannot be
hiding
bothered.
in the cart or something, like face down?
Man, I am.
She's reading too many books.
Yeah, I'm just walking with the book, and I looked up and I see nothing. So there's nothing here, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Can I make another perception check? I'm taking a look around.
Sure. While you guys are walking. Are you still moving?
Slightly, I guess. At a slower speed. I'd say we slowed down a bit to be a little more cautious.
Okay.
I got a 12 this time.
12. You still hear that wood scratching and the wind picks up a little bit more. That's all you can.
Could I make a survival check to see if I recognize like what the scratching might sound like?
Sure.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna yell at Myra and ask her to stop scratching everything she sees. I'm just gonna blame her because I see nothing.
Oh, fuck me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
I'm not
Myra!
gonna know what this is. I got a
Sometimes it is,
5.
but not this time.
A 5? Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not really sure.
Yeah.
Did somebody bring their cat in here?
Lord Scratches.
So
come
no
out of
one's-
the forest.
No
one
one
sees shit.
knows anything, so you guys just keep walking and you just keep just hearing this noise
Don't
and
we
noise
only have
inside.
like nighttime though?
Rail and keep up with me and make sure there's no traps ahead. Nothing that seems like it could be
think we should go faster.
a drop in the ground or some sort of snare or some shit like that, tripwire.
Okay.
I don't
I'll ride
trust
up.
it.
I'll ride up next to Harry and watch ahead.
Can we
I
tell?
tell him he has to watch my back though. If something comes out of the wood, fucking say something.
Can we tell if it's just one thing or if it's multiple things? Like, does it sound like it's coming from like multiple locations?
It's coming from multiple locations.
Great.
This sounds like a great plan.
I think we should
Fucking-
really step on it.
Fucking bandits.
I don't know if I want to step on it because all of a sudden we hit like a tripwire. We got the swinging logs from freaking
Star
Endor
Wars?
coming. Yeah. From
Or a couple of kneeless
Alright,
horses.
So
Yeah.
I know Harry and Raylan's in the front. Who's driving the cart?
I guess Myra
I
will be
am-
driving. Real roar.
Oh wait a second, no, the crossbow seat doesn't drive cars, so I am not driving the car.
He's mounted up.
Okay,
So-
then Myra's driving.
Myra's driving. So is there anyone between Harry and Raylan and Myra?
Well, I was gonna be in the back, covering the booty.
Brody's in the
I'll
back.
be with Bree.
Next
There's
to
one
her,
horse.
or in front of her.
Next to her. We'll
There's
both
still-
stay at risk. It's fun.
There's still one. There's still one horse
Equally at
free.
risk.
Yeah, there's still one horse that we have that's unoccupied at the moment.
Someone wants to ride a horse.
Alright,
Yeah.
so I got Harry and Raylan next to each
I
other.
got the horses in
the
the
front.
back.
Then Myra, Myra's next, driving the cart. Rivor is on the turret thing.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Did you guys ever pick up any bolts?
Yeah.
Of course we
we
did.
got like
We did.
20 when we first put it in.
Okay.
Pretty sure. I think
Should be
it's
fine for now.
We bought all the boats they had over there, which was not many at all.
And then I have Bree and Laura in the back.
Made it from the back. Oh, just kidding.
Yeah, I have it in the improvements notes. Mounted heavy crossbow with 20 bolts.
That's 20 rounds of firing, so I think it's fine for now.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
20 rounds worth.
Of dragons.
Hmm. All right.
Alright. So, you guys are marching in this order. That is where we're gonna stop there.
Oh my god, what's gonna happen?
Can the run do something?
Yeah.
On next week's episode.
Run into something.
Can you give us a preview of next week? Just like a TV show? On
Next week.
week's episode. The game.
TPK.
And that's
Like,
And there's
my
game.
God.
That's game.
Actually, there's this TV show from I don't know, like more than 10 years ago. It seems like some sort of trademark, but every week the preview is TPK.
Yeah, that's so funny.
TPK.
Yes, every week the preview is there's going to be TPK.
That's awesome.
But of course, it never happened.
Mm.
Nah. He's not living up to the name.